Welcome to Dr. Sourav Sir Classes students. So as we're solving in the series for the Madras School of Economics 2025, now the next question upcoming is about a cattle rancher sells 1/4 pound of meat to McDonald's for $0.50. And then McDonald's sells your hamburger for $1.50. Now GDP of this economy increases by how much? So GDP measures what? We know that GDP measures the market value of final goods and services which are produced by in an economy by the producers. Now in this case the cattle rancher sells to McDonald is an intermediate good, and we know intermediate good is not calculated because there will be a double, there will be a miscalculation. So because it is used by McDonald to produce a final product, that is the hamburger. Now the hamburger is being sold by McDonald to the consumer, that is the final good finally, because it's finally sold. So only the final good, that is the hamburger, will be included in GDP to avoid double counting. That is a crucial problem. So we don't consider that. So the GDP increases by $1.50 and the price of the final good sold to the consumer, then it will be GDP 1.50, the total value added to the economy. Because here you can understand the cattle ration sells 0.225 quantity for the meat to McDonald for 0.50, and then intermediate transaction is not counted. Then what is counted? McDonald selling the hamburger to the consumer, that is 1.50. So the answer will be 1.50. Next question comes up again on a classical model, that is from macroeconomics. So suppose in the classical model, the government finances additional expenditure by issuing debt, that is a borrowing. Now the debt finance expenditure causes a reduction in national saving. So it's that investment increases or the interest rate falls or the private sector saving is unchanged or the private sector saving falls. So we know in the classical model, the government finances additional expenditure how? By borrowing or issuing debt, and this creates a budget deficit that must be funded. So what are the key points we need to understand in the classical model? That national saving is equals to private saving plus public saving. And public saving in this case is in the government is running a deficit, meaning public saving is negative, and private saving is determined, we know, by the behavior of households, firms, but it can be affected by changes in the interest rate. So when the government borrows more money to finance its expenditure, then the classical approach we have done, the supply of loanable funds decreases. Why? Because the government is taking out more loans, and this leads to an increase in interest rate. So since there is a more competition for the available funds, and the effect on the private sector saving, it often falls. Why? Because if there is a higher interest rate, then it will discourage the investment and obviously consumption, reducing overall savings. So the increase in government borrowing leads to a reduction in national saving because the private sector saving falls while public saving is negative due to the deficit. So the answer will be private sector saving falls. Thank you so much for watching the video, and do let us know in this number if you need any doubt or you're preparing for any examination or you want any further explanation about this question. Best of luck, students.